Welcome to a special Christmas edition of What You Missed News. Today's stories, I really wanted to only deliver good news, so I selected a lot of really sweet, awesome videos to show you, to showcase and let you know what's going on and what's up, but there's also some negativity this episode, so I apologize for that, but it's something I have to cover, so without further ado, let's get into the news. So Activision has pulled Transformers games from Steam and the PlayStation Store. Why? Now, the reason for this has not been extended out and explained whatsoever. There's no explanation because The Legend of Korra has also been pulled. So you won't find these games at this time of this recording on Steam or the PlayStation Store. Which is odd, because if they're not on the PlayStation Store, then are they on the Xbox Store also? You know what I'm saying? So, very strange, but oh well, you know what I mean? The reasoning hasn't come out, so we don't know why this has happened, but it has indeed happened. Now, I don't think there's someone who would be pissed enough to hack both of these networks at the same time and just happen to remove all these games and The Legend of Korra. So this is definitely something going on with, like, a licensing issue, or maybe a glitch, or maybe they got delisted for some reason. So we'll have to keep a look at that, but that's something that did happen. So a fan shows what a Donkey Kong Country 2 would look like in HD. Now this is never ever officially going to happen because Rare was bought by Microsoft. Most of the people who originally worked at Rare are no longer working at Rare anymore. Nintendo owns the license and properties of Donkey Kong, so they own Donkey Kong. That's great, wonderful. But essentially, the long and the short of it is that this isn't ever going to actually be officially happening. Not from the original creators. They're all gone. The company isn't even what it used to be. But this creation itself is just a visual animation. The creator has stated several times to please not ask for a download link, that this is more of an animation and not an actual game he's developing and he's going to be putting out. His official statement that he is not making or releasing a game, but rather this is just for your entertainment. So shout outs to the original creator. I'll put a link to his YouTube in the channel down below. That's Blob Van Dam, and you guys can check that out. Really like this. It really looks nice, and he did a great job capturing the spirit of Donkey Kong Country 2. So the Switch has another game coming out that's really great. I know, I'm talking about a lot of cool video games. I told you, there's some really good news going on. Apparently, the Switch gets an excellent 2D Zelda clone today. And they aren't exaggerating, it really is. Almost down to the environments themselves. Some of these environments look almost straight ripped from The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, which is really excellent, and I can't say that I wouldn't be interested in getting this. Again, I've reached out to the developers to acquire a key, but if you look at the trailer and you see how it looks just like The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. A lot of video games have parodied this, and they do this, and it looks really nice. I remember there's a video game on the PlayStation 3 that did this, and it was like in a 2D bit style animation, so that really worked out great and was really cool. And this one seems to be more traditional in its ways of going about this, just changing things up here and there so that it's not literally copyright infringement. Check it out if you're interested. Again, another awesome game for this holiday season. So, majority of Battlegrounds cheats are from China, Player Unknown is saying. So, the long and the short of this article is exactly what the title says. But they do want to specify that just because a majority of the cheaters come from China, that doesn't mean that all people who play in China are cheaters, and they don't want to treat them as such, even though the community is outcrying and outpouring, hey, all these cheaters are coming from China, you need to ban China from playing Player Unknown Battlegrounds. That's not what they're saying. So, I don't know what else to say about this article other than that there's going to always be problems with online games, especially globally, because there's a lot of other countries that do not have the laws that America, the European Union, Canada, and these countries have. There's other countries out there that don't persecute copyright infringement. They don't care, and they won't do it. They won't extradite their citizens, China being a main one. So you're going to have to deal with that if you're going to play this game. Good luck being a competitive player at this game if there are people that are running rampant with cheats on it. So versus Super Mario Brothers is a very mean trick that Nintendo has played, I guess. I don't know. This is subjective. Apparently, this is not Mario Brothers that you're going to get on the Switch. But a while ago, they had announced that they're going to be porting Nintendo arcade versions of their games to the Switch. This is Mario Versus. Mario Versus is different. The levels are switched around, and it's mixed in with Mario the Lost Level. So several of the first levels will be remixed slightly. Very, very slightly. Things will be changed around slightly. And then it will progressively get harder and harder and harder. And depending on how good you are at Mario, you might find it very infuriating that you can't get past the next level in World 3, 3-3, or 6-3, because the lost levels start getting introduced in these sections of this game. That is the long and the short of this article. So if you're interested in getting versus Mario Brothers, be very aware of the game you're actually purchasing. Maybe adding VR to LA.Noire was a mistake. There's an individual who did an interesting series of GTA videos. This is the GTA series videos.com. That is the website, and they do videos on GTA styled games. Rockstar owns LA.Noire. Noire. I'm not good at pronouncing that. Anyways, they did what it would look like if LA.Noire had VR added to it, which was pretty funny. You can watch the video, check it out. Again, something really nice to watch over Christmas. Finally, I want to end on this. This is the unfortunately depressing part of the video I do have to do, and the Catherine remake is already causing controversy. Already causing controversy. The game is not out yet. This individual, Laura Kate Dale, tweeted out, so there's a trailer for the Catherine remake, and it looks like the third romance option is going to be a trans woman who Vincent will be horrified about having slept with. Yep, of course this is happening. This is once again individuals having reactions to things that have yet to be determined, yet to be confirmed, and overreacting because, once again, this is how it is. If you talk about homosexuals, trans, in any way, shape, or form, it can be perceived as a negative motion. So, of course, putting it into a story as a video game, as any type of kind of narrative, it'll make people very angry. It'll upset people. So I can't say if that's right or wrong about people feeling upset, but the problem is that the trailer does not confirm that this is a trans woman, that the third character is a trans woman. They are alluding to this and kind of speculating and saying that because of the shocked expression, the horror expression shown in the trailer, that this means this individual has regretted sleeping with a trans woman. Now, that's not what I get from the trailer. What I get from the trailer is that he cheated on his girlfriend, and once again, the Catherine game itself, if you played through it, you understand that cheaters are the ones being targeted by these demons and having to run through this puzzle and dying in their sleep and their nightmares. And there's a whole big thing about it, okay? If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, check out a Let's Play or consult the Wikipedia or, you know, look up a walkthrough. You'll understand it fairly quickly. That Vincent, the main protagonist, gets horrified because he goes to a bar, he drinks, and then he wakes up next to another woman and he's cheated. And it freaks him out and it terrifies him. And these are the things that end up happening in the game. So this would line up with that he's once again cheated, and now he's going to have to go through that puzzle again and be tortured and potentially die in his sleep, in his nightmares. So it's an interesting game. It's a unique game. There's no question in that. But again, Laura Kate Dale seems to be jumping to conclusions there. Hey, I'll eat these words if it is a trans woman. Oh, well. But the shocked expression because of a trans woman, I think that's taken another leap there. Trans people, they exist. They're things. If you don't like it, ignore them. If you do, good on you, congratulations. The point is, I really think this is leaning more towards cheating than it is a hookup that he didn't really appreciate or want. That's all I have to say for this episode of What You Missed News. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a big thumbs up. It is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be out this Monday for the holiday, and I hope to see you back here Tuesday or Wednesday. I have not taken a day off in years, so maybe this will be my first day off, but then again, maybe it won't. If you dislike this episode, please leave me a dislike and some constructive criticism. Boy, it is awful hot in this room today. I'm going to take this hat off, and I'm going to take this jacket off and edit this up, and then I'm going to go on Christmas break. So you guys have yourselves a great day. As always, I've been yours, Protomario. I'm signing out. Good gaming, God bless, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.